Hey guys, Super Nerd Miles here, and in the last part we got started on our journey on this very relaxed run of Pokemon Ruby, and now we are going to Route 101, but this time we're not in trouble or anything like that. We are just going to head out, and wow, no Pokemon on Route 101. Here's the Pokemon Center. We could do stuff here, but I don't need to because I haven't taken damage. This guy, though, you want to talk to. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. Can I get you to come with me? And he takes you up to the Pokemon Mart, or the Pokemart. They are known by their blue roofs, although in Gen 5 they got a merger into the Pokemon Center. They sell a lot of things, and he will give you a promotional item, a potion. So you've got 2 free potions, which is not bad. I'm going to save my money for later because I would rather spend some money on getting Premier Balls, which, by the way, you get those by buying 10 Pokeballs at once. And you can't buy Pokeballs yet, so... There's a Zigzagoon, by the way. Ooh, level 4, that's good. That's going to be good for training. Don't you even get started with that. Now, I don't like doing too much training at the beginning because, despite the fact that shiny Pokemon are ridiculously rare, I still always get paranoid about, like, not having Pokeballs yet and finding a shiny Pokemon and having to kill it. So I'm going to be very abbreviated with my training. All I want to do is get to level 6 just to have an edge on May. Not get murdered by a critical hit or anything like that. It looks like that did it. And also, at level 6, Blade learned Absorb. This is the earliest that a Pokemon gets its second, or well, technically its third move, but at level 6, Blade will learn Absorb, which is a fairly weak Grass-type move, but it also has an HP drain side effect. It'll restore half the HP that it deals. So I like keeping it. Or, well, technically, and this is something that I do, and I'm not going to say everyone should do, it's just me because I like it. I will keep my Trico from evolving until it learns Mega Drain. Because Grovyle and Sceptile, its evolutions, cannot learn those, the advanced HP draining moves. So, I prefer to just give it, well, they can learn it through TM, but I prefer, like, Trico can learn it naturally, so I prefer doing that. Now, I'm also going to use Absorb too, even though I'm fighting a Pokemon, remain fully healed, hopefully. Or as close to it as reasonably possible. Oh, great! 5% chance! It has an Oranberry. It's going to be an annoying battle, isn't it? Oh well, as long as I can get out of this with the most possible HP. Yeah, keep using Growl, because this is a special attack. I may start cutting battles at some point. Probably dictated in editing by if I just don't say anything. But, who knows. Fully healed. Okay, let's take on May. Let's see, the Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Miles! Oh, I see, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Best rival music in the game! I don't even have to hear it to know it's awesome! You know what, I'm actually going to shut up for a little while. Woo! Critical on my side. I'm sorry, I would normally never say this, but suck it, Chugga. 69 experience. Woohoo. Why did I say woohoo? Yes, we got another level up. Special attack and speed are both already fairly decent. Actually, really, all of its stats are. I'm surprised. And we defeated May. Wow, that's great. Miles, you're pretty good. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Okay, Brendan's quote here. Okay, so it's this one and that one that live on Route 103. Hey, it's Player. Oh yeah, Dad gave you a Pokemon. Since we're here, how about a little battle? I'll teach you about what being a trainer's about. Huh. Player, you're not too shabby when you defeat him. And after battle, I think I get it. I see why my dad has his eye out for you now. Look, your Pokemon already likes you, even though you just got it. Player, I get the feeling you could befriend any Pokemon with ease. We should head back to the lab. So, well, guess we're going back to the lab again. What? That wasn't a reference at all. Oh, it's over here. Let's hurry home. Or, Brendan would say, I'm headed back to my dad's lab now. Player, you should hustle back too. So we are heading back to the lab. And auto walking. Oh, hi Miles. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. Game covers for you, even if you don't beat her on your first try. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Miles, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. Da 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 da. I hope that was actually the jingle that just played, because I have no clue. The Pokedex has a high-tech tool, is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid, May, goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why, May looks for me while I'm out doing fieldwork and shows me. Yes, because she has one level 5 Pokemon, received at level 5, and she's caught tons of rare Pokemon. Oh wow, Miles, you got a Pokedex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. And she gives us the Pokeball, which equates to having 5 in the game. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. And the, Brendan's quotes for that is, huh, so you got a Pokedex too. Well then here, I'll give you this. Da 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 da. You know, it's more fun to have a whole bunch of Pokemon. I'm going to explore all over the place to find different Pokemon. If I find any cool Pokemon, you bet I'll try to get them with Pokeballs. I wonder where I should go look for Pokemon next. Or, I don't know if that's a Bulbapedia typo or a Pokemon typo, because I've never played as May, but this says where I should look for Pokemon next. And now, last time you see, I wonder, could I do this? Could I legitimately do this? Wait, Miles! Nice! They cover for you just in case you try to sneak out without getting it pretty well. Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, alright? You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Yay. So, when you press the B button, you start running. Think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed, but please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get him, honey. And now you never see her again. Well, outside of that one seat. Although now you can also see your the instructions if you forget them. And you can heal using your mom at any time. Using your mom, Unfortunately, and because this is not Gen 4 or later, you cannot run indoors, but that's really a minor problem. So now that we've got Pokeballs, let's try to catch up some Pokemon. And by the way, although this is not a prepared run of any kind, it's probably going to end up being a catch-em-all run. If I see a Pokemon that doesn't have a little Pokeball icon, meaning that I've caught it before, I'm probably going to have to do my darndest to catch it. Or, no, not absorb potion. Yeah, I wish it had used growls, that I wouldn't have killed it there. But I didn't really know any good way to keep from killing it. Let's go ahead and... As I said earlier, I like buying a few extra Pokeballs. I usually have a ton of time. And my Pokeballs, I always buy them 10 at a time. Because they throw in a Premier Ball if you buy at least 10 at a time. And I prefer buying them exactly 10 at a time so that I can just keep getting Premier Balls. I'll also buy... Actually, no, I don't need an extra potion. I'll buy a couple of antidotes just in case. Shouldn't need a Paralyze Heal or Awakening for a while, so that ought to do it. By the way, this guy would keep you from going out onto Route 102 before you meet May. He's sketching like some Pokemon footprints, but he realizes right now that he was actually sketching his own footprints. So let's see, what should I do next? And we've got time. I'll go ahead and start doing my hunting. It's probably going to become a sped up montage or something like that, except for new Pokemon like this Poochyena here, because I want a Pokemon that is fairly rare. Oh, that's critical. I want to find a Pokemon that is fairly rare. Wow, 2 criticals in a row. And because of this, I'm going to be here for a while, because I want to go ahead and get it right now, because when you catch it, it only knows Growl. This was also in a game that it doesn't have the little click, so I thought I was about to break out, because I forgot about that for a moment. First sight, Poochyena takes the bite of anything it moves. This Pokemon chases after prey until the victim becomes exhausted. However, it may turn tail if the prey strikes back. Poochyena, Mightyena. Yeah! Especially since it's a female, I'm just going to go ahead and give it the same name that Ruby named his. Nana. Let's go ahead and get it healed up so that I can keep Blade from becoming too OP. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's also another Pokemon that I need to be worrying about catching that I usually get on Route 103. But either way, let us go ahead and switch Nana to the front of the party, and then head out. Route 103 for the other Pokemon that I wanted. Poochyena was not the Pokemon that I was looking for, by the way. This was! Holy cow! I think this is like a 10% rate, but I find them really easily most of the time. This is Wingull. It's a water flying type that I like catching when I use Trico, because it balances out Trico's main weakness to fire really easily, because it starts off with Water Gun. Now I'm going to try to keep Nana alive, so I'm just going to catch this right here and now. 1, 2... Aww. Almost had it. Luckily, I've got plenty of Pokeballs, so it doesn't matter if 1 or 2 fail. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. Gotcha, Wingull was caught. It's a female, I didn't even realize that. That kind of... Oh well, if Chugga could keep his intended nickname for a female Slackoth when he wanted it to be male, I'll use the same name, even though this is a female Wingull. I'll just ignore that. And give it the stupid name that I give all of my Wingulls. Yep, Gulliver. Usually my names are horrible puns. Just going ahead and telling you in case you hadn't already figured that out. Gulliver into second. I may actually use Nana, I don't know. Like, I like having a dark type, but I don't know if I'll use Nana or someone else. However, for now I have a Pokemon I want to find here. And it is not a Zigzagoon, although since I don't already have one and it's a nice high level, I'll go ahead and go after it. Yes, use next Pokemon. I want to level 4. Requires less switch out training. Oh, by the way, you can press select to switch moves. I don't like the way that Wingull has Growl in its first slot and Water Gun in its second, so I usually switch that immediately. Growl does nothing to Wingull. Oh, great! Another one that has an Oran Berry. That's great! Oh well, I've got Water Gun. Whoa! Critical hit. Anything I would do right now would kill it. One, two, three, and good. Once again, like I said, it fakes me out by the way that it doesn't like click in this game. I'll just give it a not very good nickname. If anyone wants to suggest nicknames for my Pokemon, I might change them once I get to the name Raider. But for now, I just named Zigzagoon Ziggy. Zigzagoons are useful to have because, as you can see, they have the ability Pickup, which means that after each battle, I believe they have a 10% chance of coming up with an item. So I like just keeping a Zigzagoon on my team to oh, and by the way, I also like training them just a little bit, even if I'm using them as HM slaves, because high-level Zigzagoons, higher Pickup is actually based off of your level. The higher level you are, or the Pokemon with Pickup is, the better items you have a chance of finding. Seedot. I nearly flipped that until I remembered this was Ruby version. Seedot is the Ruby counterpart to Lotad. I don't care that this is going to hurt a lot, I just want to get it weakened, even though it's going to kill me violently now. Oh, it didn't. That's nice. Bide is, in my opinion, a bad move. Essentially, it just takes punishment for a couple of turns, and then it dishes it back double. But if you have multiple moves, it will do nothing. Like, I use Bide, if I don't attack it, if I don't do damage to it before it releases, it will not be able to harm me at all. So, attaches itself to a tree branch using the top of its head, sucks moisture. Weird. But yes, it is common in Ruby, not found in Sapphire, and it has a 1% chance of appearing in Emerald. I got nothing. Like I said, if you want to suggest nicknames, go ahead and suggest. Alright, go ahead and, like, leave them as comments or PM me or anything like that. But yeah, I believe I'm going to go ahead and it's been about 20 minutes. I'll go on for like 1 or 2 more battles. I'll probably I may end up, like, unless I find what I'm looking for really soon, I may just catch this Wurmple and then start the next part with the Pokemon I've been looking for. 'Cause like I said, it's a 4% chance of encountering it. It's going to probably take a while to find it. So I'll be doing combination grinding and, well, not exactly grinding, but really just training up the Pokemon I've caught thus far to competence. And, searching for other Pokemon. So I'll come back when I'll pretty much like start the next part with the Pokemon I've been looking for. So on the note of me catching this Wurmple and not giving it a nickname because I don't know its top form yet, I am going to go ahead and cut this here. So, like I said, in the next part we will be picking up with with me finding the Pokemon that I'm looking for. So yeah. Miles out.